My jaw dropped on the floor when I saw this look of Kareena Kapoor Khan. It's a beautiful full glam look, perfect for this wedding season. And today I'm going to share with you how you can recreate this look following some simple steps. Yes, you can do it. And if you are interested, then please keep on watching. It's a full glam look and I am going to use a matte foundation, and for that I need a moisturizing primer because I have dry skin, and I love this Bobbi brown primer because it's so hydrating, it's smoothing, and I have got it a long time ago and I just want to finish it up. So this is a primer for today. You can obviously use any primer that works for you. You don't have to use the exact same product that I'm going to be using. You can use just whatever you have. Moisturize my lips. I'm using this Revolution Juicy Peptide Lip Balm. You can use it as a lip gloss as well. It is absolutely favorite of mine. For my foundation today, I'm using my current obsession. This is my Maybelline Super Stay Lumi-Matte foundation. It's full coverage. It's long wearing. I absolutely love this. I have already done a full in-depth review here on my channel. You can go ahead and check that out. I will link it in the description box down below or over on the card button. Do you even see the coverage with this foundation? Maybelline has done a great job. Like, look at my complexion. Stunning, right? When I looked at her picture, I definitely saw a strong contour situation, and for that I'm using this e.l.f. Hello Glow Contour one. And though I am just dotting it all over on my face, but I'm a little bit afraid because this guy tends to settle down pretty quickly and I need to blend it out ASAP. So yeah, I'm just blending it out using this Japanese brush. It's phenomenal and it is actually a spot on due for the new Rare Beauty liquid contour in the shade Serene. I have done a review and I have done like several comparison videos. You can go ahead and check it out and look at the way how it's blending out. Again, you need to be a little bit fast with the blending process, you know, because this product, it tends to set down. Look at the shadow. I'm telling you, just give this one a shot. Even if you do not want to pick up the blush from this line or the highlighter, it's totally fine, but the contour is totally worth it. Okay, I realized I was just talking and I forgot to turn on recording. Anyway, I'm just contouring my jawline as well as my nose. And what I was saying, I recently shared with you a makeup tutorial inspired by Alia Bhatt. If you are not into like full glam look, this look is going to be full glam. But if you are not into a full glam look, you can go ahead and check that tutorial out because that tutorial is more like natural, soft type of look. I know there are so many people who do not want to wear a heavy makeup look. So for those of you, that video is going to be just perfect. I will link it over on the card button or in the description box down below. Don't worry if my nose is looking a little bit weird. I'm going to fix it with some concealer in a minute. So please bear with me. For my concealer, I'm using my Too Faced Born This Way concealer because it's full coverage, it's hydrating, and I have terrible dark circles, so I need that coverage. And this concealer, you guys probably know how much I love this one, and it is perfect for any like glam look. This concealer blends out super duper beautifully and it gives you full coverage. If you have been watching me for a while, you must know how much I love this concealer. And if you are still not convinced, we are not friends anymore. If you are still thinking whether you should get it or not, just get it. This concealer is phenomenal and it's like one of a kind type of concealer. And the best thing about this concealer is you do not have to like layer too much, because we all know if we layer our concealer then it tends to crease easily. But with this concealer, it is so heavily pigmented that you just need a tiny little bit to cover up your dark circles, because we all know if you use a lot of concealer then it tends to crease, it tends to settle down, it tends to become cakey. But that is not the case with this one. You just need a tiny little bit and it's going to cover anything and everything for you. Concealer is on, and to set my concealer in place, I'm using this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Loose Setting Powder. I'm not going to use it all over on my face because I have dry skin, and if I use a loose powder all over on my face, then it just dries out my face even more. So I do not like to use a loose powder all over on my face. To set my entire makeup in place, I am using this Lakme 925 compact powder. Melon matte, spoiler alert, it's not my favorite powder out there. I'm just using it just because I have it and I do not want to, you know, waste a product. If you are from India and if you are looking for a good compact powder, check out other powders from Lakme. They are much more sophisticated in my opinion. Nykaa has a really good powder and I really like other like Lakme powders. This one sadly is not my favorite at all, but it gets the job done. When I looked at her picture, it seems like she is wearing a very beautiful peachy type of a blush, and the only peachy blush that kind of is similar to what she was wearing is this one from Clinique, and this is the shade Ginger Pop. I recently decluttered my makeup collection and I decluttered a lot of blushes that I had. This was the only one that I think is pretty similar to her blush, and see, it's really beautiful, and this formula, you guys, in general, it's really nice. I'm currently looking at this picture of hers and it seems like she has definitely got blush on her chin as well, and as well as on her nose, and she has a very strong highlight going on and it seems like a champagne sort of a highlight. So let's move on to highlight, and I'm actually trying to find out the highlighter that I was supposed to wear. Where are you? Found it. I'm taking my Ofra Rodeo Dry Highlighter to have that champagne glow. Oof, look at this. So damn pretty. And here is a quick little tip. If you are doing your eye makeup after doing your complexion, try to avoid setting spray, because if there is any kind of fallout, then it might stick to the setting spray and it might create some disaster. So do your eye makeup, eyebrow and all that jazz and then spray your setting spray. So I'm going to zoom you guys in for the eye makeup. When I looked at her picture, her brows are pretty filled in and well done. So I am going to replicate the same thing here, and I'm using my Benefit Give Me Brow. And if my brows are not looking the same, please do excuse me, because the other day when I was shaving my brows, I accidentally chopped this part off. So I tried to make it look as even as possible. If it's not pretty even, please don't come for me. Anyway, let's move on and do the eye makeup. Now, to be completely honest with you, like, I looked at several pictures, I watched several videos, and it was pretty hard to figure out what kind of eyeshadow that she was wearing, because sometimes it looks like she was wearing some kind of cool toned pink shade or rose gold shade, and sometimes it looked like she was wearing some kind of like champagne gold shade on her eyes. One thing I figured out that it was definitely cool tone, and today I'm going to try to recreate something similar. And for my eye makeup, I am using this Makeup Revolution palette. So I am taking this particular shade. It is a pretty neutral cool tone shade on a fluffy blending brush, and I am applying it as my transition color. She has a pretty defined crease. I don't. I have hooded eyes, so I am just applying the color a little bit higher than usual to create my own crease. And yeah, and one more thing, her transition shade was not very prominent. It was pretty light, and I think this shade is going to be perfect for that. Now I'm taking this particular shade over here and I'm going to slightly apply it on my outer V area, because when I looked at some of her pictures, it seems like her outer V area was pretty defined and there was a smoky wing going on, really soft and natural, because her eyeshadow was not very, you know, dark or smoky. As I mentioned, it was really difficult for me to understand what eyeshadow that she was wearing because it looked different in different lighting. I'm going with my guards and I am taking this picture over here as my reference, and I am going to use this particular like rose gold champagne shade, though it looks pretty pink but it's not, you will see. And I am going to apply it on my eyelid, and now I am taking this particular champagne gold shade and I'm going to apply it right on top of the previous shade, and I think now it kind of replicates her eye look perfectly. She definitely had a smudged out smoky eyeliner going on with a baby wing, and I am taking my Maybelline Lasting Drama Gel eyeliner and I am first applying it using an eyeliner brush. It doesn't have to be perfect because I am going to smudge it anyway in a minute. Now I am taking the black eyeshadow from the palette and I am going to smudge it to create that smoky effect. She was definitely wearing a nude eyeliner on her waterline, and I am using this Rimmel London one on my waterline, absolute favorite of mine. It just gives you that opened up doll-like eyes and I absolutely love it. Now I am taking the shade that I applied on my outer V area and I'm just smudging out my lower lash line. Apply mascara, but before that I'm just getting rid of the fallouts, and I'm going to set my makeup using this setting spray, because you know what, I like to apply my setting sprays before applying my mascara because sometimes it kind of smudges the eyeliner, the mascara a little bit, and I do not want that. So yeah. And now let's just apply a lot of mascara, and I'm using my Maybelline Lash Sensational and I am going to apply falsies in a minute. And let's just apply some brow bone highlighter and inner corner highlighter. And here is the completed eye look. Honestly speaking, I am pretty much happy with the way the eye makeup came out. I think it's pretty cool toned and it's pretty similar to her eyes. Let's move on to the lips, and she was wearing her signature peachy nude lipstick, and for that, first I am lining my lips using this Maybelline lip liner in the shade Layer, and it's a beautiful peachy brown lip liner. Now if you look at this side, it's a huge pimple that I have on. It's not my lip liner. I don't know how to remedy that, so please do excuse that. And for that lustrous, like peachy glossy lip situation, I am using this Milani lipstick in the shade Last Full. Oh, so beautiful and peachy, and it's just perfect for my complexion. And with that, I finally conclude this tutorial, and I am really loving this look. I think it's pretty spot on. Let me know what do you guys think in the comment section down below, and if you want me to recreate any other celebrity makeup looks, then feel free to comment down below as well. I would love to do that for you all. And before leaving, please do hit the like button. It just takes 1 second. Please do hit the like button, and please do subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And if you are not following me on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok, then please do follow me there. All the links will be given in the description box down below, so make sure to check them out. And I will see you guys pretty soon in my next video. Till then, bye and take care.